Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something raw, something real, something most people won't tell you when they're giving you those fluffy motivational speeches. Success is glorified everywhere, on social media, in books, in interviews. But what they don't show you is the loneliness, the doubt, the betrayal, and the painful truth that no one really supports you until you've already made it. Let that sink in. The harsh reality. People don't believe in potential. When you're starting out, when you're broke, when you're unknown, when you're still grinding in silence, most people will not take you seriously. They'll smile and nod, but deep down they're thinking, this guy won't make it. Your family might tell you to get a real job. Your friends might laugh at your big dreams. Even your partner might doubt you, wondering if you're wasting your time. Why? Because people believe in results, not effort. They don't care about your late nights, your sacrifices, or your vision. They only care about what they can see, and until you've made it, they won't see anything worth supporting. Success is lonely before it's loud. Think about every successful person you admire. Before they were celebrated, before they had millions of followers cheering them on, they were alone. Elon Musk was laughed at when he said he'd build electric cars and go to Mars. Oprah was fired from her first TV job and told she wasn't fit for television. Kobe Bryant was benched in high school before becoming an NBA legend. The journey to success is a lonely road. You will have days when you question yourself. You will have moments when you wonder if it's all worth it. And the hardest part? No one will understand. And you need to know about fake support versus real support. Here's another painful truth. Some people pretend to support you, but they're secretly waiting for you to fail. They'll say, I'm happy for you, but their energy says otherwise. They'll ask about your progress, not to encourage you, but to see if you're still struggling. They'll even give you friendly advice to quit. Disguised as concern, real support is rare. Most people don't want to see you rise too high because it forces them to look at their own lack of progress. Misery loves company, and success makes people uncomfortable. So, why everyone supports you after you win? Once you've made it, once the money, the fame, the validation comes, suddenly everyone wants to be part of your story. The same people who ignored you will now say, I always believed in you. Distant relatives will come out of nowhere asking for favors. Old friends will hit you up like they've been there all along. It's not because they've changed. It's because success attracts fake love. People want to associate with winners, not strugglers. So, what should you do? How do you handle this painful truth? Stop expecting support. The sooner you accept that most people won't back you until you win, the stronger you'll become. Trust your vision. If you wait for applause before you take the first step, you'll never move. Surround yourself with builders. Find the few people who genuinely want to see you win, even if it's just one or two. Let your success be your revenge. The best response to doubters? Silence and success. I'm not telling you this to discourage you. I'm telling you this to prepare you. Success isn't just about talent, hustle, or luck. It's about endurance. It's about pushing forward even when no one claps for you. So, if you're out there grinding in silence, if you're tired of being overlooked, if you're sick of the doubters, keep going. Because one day when you've made it, the same people who didn't believe in you will act like they knew you all along. But now, I want to talk about what happens after you make it. Because here's the reality. Success doesn't solve everything. In fact, it brings a whole new set of challenges that nobody warns you about. You'd think that once you've won, the doubters would disappear. But no, some of them get worse. The friend who never believed in you suddenly wants a business opportunity. The family member who told you to stop dreaming now expects financial help. The colleague who ignored your hustle now claims they helped you get there. Success doesn't just reveal who is really in your corner, it also exposes the opportunists. And sometimes, the people who hurt you the most are the ones closest to you. When you were nobody, the only pressure was to prove yourself. But once you've made it, The pressure shifts. Now, you have to stay on top. One wrong move, and the same people who celebrated you will say, "I knew they wouldn't last." The higher you rise, the more eyes are watching, waiting for you to fail. You're no longer the underdog, you're the target. This is why so many people self-destruct after success. The weight of expectations can crush you if you're not mentally prepared. You'd think wealth, fame, or recognition would fill the void, but often it does the opposite. People treat you differently, some out of admiration, others out of jealousy. You start questioning who's real and who just wants something from you. The higher you climb, the fewer people truly understand your struggles. This is why so many successful people say it's lonely at the top. Not because they have no friends, but because they have no peers, no one who gets it. The person who started the journey is not the same person who finishes it. You become more guarded because you've seen how people switch up. You stop tolerating nonsense because you know your time is valuable. You outgrow relationships, not because you're arrogant, but because some people refuse to grow with you. And guess what? Some people will resent you for it. They'll say you've changed, that success got to your head. But the truth? You had to change to survive. The hardest part of success isn't achieving it. It's staying motivated once you have it. When you're hungry, you're desperate, creative, and relentless. But once you're comfortable, it's easy to lose that fire. This is why so many one-hit wonders exist. This is why athletes decline after their first big contract. This is why entrepreneurs get lazy after their first million. Comfort is the enemy of growth. So, how do you handle success without losing yourself? Protect your peace. Not everyone deserves access to you. Learn to say no. Stay humble. Remember where you came from, but don't let guilt hold you back. Keep evolving. Don't stop just because you've made it. The real game starts now. Find your circle. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not just cheer for you. Final thought. Success is a test. Success isn't the finish line. It's just another level. And the rules change when you get there. Can you handle the betrayals? Can you stay disciplined when no one's watching? Can you keep growing when everyone else wants you to stay the same? If you can, then you're not just successful. You're unbreakable. So to everyone out there who's striving, struggling, or already at the top, keep your eyes open. The journey never ends. Thank you.
This includes, most men were never taught how to put words to what they feel. So instead of saying, "I'm overwhelmed," they say, "I'm fine." Instead of saying, "I'm scared," they say nothing. We need to teach emotional vocabulary, not just to children, but to adults, to fathers, to friends, to leaders. Because without the language, there can be no dialogue. Men need places where they can speak without being silenced, judged, or emasculated. These safe spaces might be support groups, therapy rooms, trusted friendships, or even anonymous forums. And remember, safe space isn't just physical, it's emotional. If a man opens up to you, don't belittle him. Don't rush to fix him. Just listen. We need more public figures, athletes, actors, creators, and leaders who normalize emotional honesty. When someone like Dwayne Johnson, Prince Harry, or Terry Crews talks openly about mental health, it gives permission to millions of men silently struggling. Visibility matters. Vulnerability matters even more. Partners, friends, siblings, your words matter. Telling a man you don't have to carry everything alone can be life-changing. Men are often waiting for someone to make the first move to say, "I see you. You're safe here." To the men listening, you are not alone. If you are a man who feels tired, If you are holding back tears no one has seen, if you're carrying burdens that feel too heavy, please know this. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. You are allowed to fall apart. You are allowed to ask for help. You are allowed to heal. Strength isn't just getting through it. Strength is reaching out. Strength is breaking the silence, so others can too. To the women, families, and friends, this isn't just a men's issue. It's a human issue, a cultural issue, a generational issue. Men need your empathy, not your assumptions. They need your support, not your solutions. They need your presence, not your pressure. If you love a man, father, brother, son, friend, partner, remind him that he doesn't have to be your rock all the time. Sometimes he needs to be held too. The new definition of strength. It's time to rewrite the definition of strength. Strength is speaking your truth, even when your voice shakes. Strength is saying, I need help, and not feeling ashamed. Strength is allowing yourself to be loved, not just for what you do, but for who you are. Real strength is emotional honesty. Ending the silence. The silence has lasted long enough. It's time to break it. Let's raise boys who don't have to unlearn their emotions. Let's build a world where men are free to cry, to grieve, to feel. Let's tell every man struggling in silence, you are not weak, you are not alone, and you are worthy of love just as you are. Together, let's create a future where no one has to suffer in silence just to prove they're strong. Thank you.